Welcome back. In today's session, we'll discuss about ethical issues. So, this ethical security investigation, we simply call it as ethical hacking or a penetration testing. So, this is also known as penetration testing is the practice of testing computer systems, networks, or applications for the security vulnerabilities in a controlled and a legal manner. So, the main objective is to identify the weakness before malicious attackers can exploit them, helping organizations strengthen their security posture and protect against the potential threats. As an example, a company hires the ethical hackers to simulate the cyber attacks and uncover vulnerabilities in its online banking platform before criminals can exploit them. And here are some of the key aspects of ethical security investigation. So, scope definition. So, before conducting the ethical security investigation, it is crucial to clearly define the scope of the assessment. So, this includes specifying which system, networks, or application will be tested, as well as a specific objectives and the limitations of the investigation. Defining the scopes prevents the additional disruption of the critical system and ensures the assessment focuses on relevant areas. Real world example, a retail company limits a penetration test to its e-commerce website that excludes its HR database from testing. Next one is permission and authorization. So ethical security investigation must be conducted with proper authorization from the organization, management, or stakeholders. So this typically involves obtaining a written permission to conduct testing within the defined scope. Operating without explicit organization is legal and unethical, even if the intention is to help. As a real world example, before starting a penetration testing, the security team reviews a signed agreement from the company's leadership outlining the rules and engagement. Next one comes the methodology. So, this ethical investigation uses the variety of techniques and methods to identify security vulnerabilities. So, these include network scanning, manual testing, and social engineering and automated tools. So, simulating real-time, real-world attack scenarios helps to uncover the potential weaknesses that could exploit the actual attackers. As a real-world example, an ethical hacker uses the automated vulnerability scanner and also tries phishing emails to test the employee awareness. And next comes the documentation and reporting. So ethical investigate documents their findings in detail, including the descriptions of vulnerabilities, proof of concept of demonstration, and recommendation of for remediation. The comprehensive report is provided to the organization management or the stakeholders, offering the actionable insights for the improving security. As an example, for a penetration test, the security team delivers a report how an attacker could bypass the authentication and suggests steps to prevent that particular issue. And next comes the compliances and ethics. So the ethics security investigation but adhere to all the relevant legal and the ethical guidelines, including laws, regulation, and the industrial standards. Investigators must act as a integrity and the professionalism, ensuring that actions do not cause harms to the rest of the organization operations. As a real world example, an ethical hacker refuses to test outside the agreed scope, even if they discover the unrelated vulnerabilities, respecting the client's boundaries and privacy. Next is continuous improvement. Ethical security investigation are the part of the continuous improvement, possess the aim at enhancing an organization's security posture over the time. Regular assessment helps evolving threats and the vulnerabilities, allowing organization to proactively address the security risk. As an example, a company schedules the annual penetration tests to stay ahead of new cyber threats and updates its defense accordingly. Okay, so this is the end of this today's session, and we shall meet you in another new topic. Thank you all.